Check this out, guys. I was recently gifted these stripper crimpers to do a review on, and I've been playing around with them a little bit, and they're pretty sweet. Let me tell you. So this one is one that you're probably, or a style that you're probably pretty familiar with. You know, we got our stripper here, we got our cutter here, our crimpers down here at the bottom. These are spring loaded, which is really nice, and it does have a lock, so we can flip that lock up, put it in our tool bag, and we don't have to worry about it popping open. So really sweet. But these ones right here, it's probably ones that maybe you've never seen before. This is a different kind of wire stripper. So the nice thing about this is, unlike this one where you kind of got to measure it up and know what gauge wire that you're stripping, this one, if you're going back and forth between a lot of different gauges, this one's more of like an automatic, right? So you're just going to put your water or your wire in there and then just squeeze it like that, and it's going to strip the wire. Right here, this plastic piece right here, this is going to be our gauge, and we can adjust this by just pushing this in, sliding it in and out right there, and we can adjust how much insulation we want to pull back on it, which is a really nice feature. Down here, we got our cutters and then our crimpers, and I do have some 12 gauge wires, so we can go ahead and test this out. Turn around this way to make it easier. So there we go. We are locked and loaded. And then I'm going to give this a squeeze. And then you could see it pull back the insulation, right? Go ahead and do that again. I squeezed it a little too soft. Let's try that again. Kind of want to be a little quicker. I was kind of doing a little slow for demonstration purposes, but there we go. We are locked in. Squeeze it. Boom. Pulled back our insulation that quick, that easy. And like I said, if I had a smaller gauge wire, I could go from this 12 gauge to a smaller gauge wire or a larger gauge wire, just squeeze it like that, and I don't have to make any adjustments. But if you do really want to fine tune something in, you can make those adjustments right here. They do allow you to make those adjustments, which is really nice. So next, let's go ahead and do this, pull our insulation off, and then I have a butt connector. This is a heat shrink one. We are not going to heat shrink it. I just want to do the crimping. So slide that on there. Let's line it up. Throw that bad boy in there and give it a squeeze. There we go. Oh, we are nice and crimped. So these are pretty amazing. If you've never used this type of wire stripper before, really nice, really fun, great that it's universal. And if you want to go with something that's more standard or have them both like in a kit, these are great to have both of these. Nice rubberized non-slip grip so they feel good in your hand. If you're getting sweaty, you don't have to worry about them slipping and sliding in your hand. So yeah, I'm super stoked on these. I am going to be putting them to good use. If you guys are looking for some wire strippers, I'd recommend them. So go put it in the cart and check out.